Hello everybody, it is your boy Mr. Boomer back at you here again with some more Sonic Adventure 1. Now in the last part we did finish off Tails' story, defeated Eggman, and became the hero of the city, making both the audience and Sonic proud of us. So I figured inside of this part we get started on Knuckles' story, as I believe that he's the third most important character that we do need to play as in order to understand just exactly what's going on inside the story. Now, if you guys have been paying attention to the lore so far, it hasn't really been explained why Knuckles was so persistent on Sonic and Tails handing over the emeralds, and if you have paid attention in Sonic's story, Knuckles does show up at the end after we beat Chaos 6, but it's kind of at the last second, so we don't really know exactly what he was doing up on the air carrier, so hopefully by playing through his story, it does clear up a little bit of loose plot points that haven't been answered yet, so without further ado, let's get on with it. Get into our boy, Knuck's story. Enjoy!
Okay, let's go! As far back as I can remember, I've been living here on this dark island, always guarding the Master Emerald from anything that could harm it. I don't know why I was given this job, why it was my fate, destined to be here forever. What the? What's going on here? Oh no! Something's happened to the Master Emerald! Huh? Who are you? Did you do this? Oh, I'll get you for this! Oh! Ah! Hey! No fair! Wait! What's happening to you? Come back here! Whoa, that was incredible. I've never seen anything like it. Oh no, it's starting to happen. Without the Master Emerald's power, this whole island will fall into the ocean. It's up to me to find the missing pieces of the Master Emerald. It won't be easy. Pieces flew off everywhere. Guess I better start looking anywhere I can.
Alrighty there, that's kind of a little bit interesting. Apparently it seems that Knuckles had encountered this Chaos creature well before Sonic did inside of his playthrough, so there may be more to this creature than meets the eye, but anyway, the Master Emerald got destroyed, Angel Island fell into the water, so now we gotta go collect the pieces and pretty much resurrect it back. That's pretty much Knuckles' objective in this story. But anyway, you come over here and break this cost and shine, you will be able to enter City Hall, and we'll be able to go into Knuckles' version of Speed Highway for probably one of the most controversial gameplay mechanics inside of Sonic history, next to the Werehog, and that's the freaking treasure hunting stages. Now, pretty much what these stages are, right, is that there's 3 Master Emerald pieces located around the map, and your job is to go around and find them using the little radar at the bottom there that will beep when you get close to one, and collect them. Now, of course, a lot of people do have the general opinion that these stages are pretty bad because, you know, it's not Sonic. No one wants to freaking spend hours trying to find these goddamn pieces. Most people just want to run around the stages at the speed of sound. And you know, I kinda understand that, right? Like, Sonic, for the most part, was built with speed and momentum in mind, and just blazing through the stages as fast as you can. So of course, when you're introduced to a gameplay mechanic that kind of just halts your progression, it can feel a little bit over-jarring at times, especially when you just got done playing through Sonic and Tails' story, which were pretty roughly paced. Like, they were pretty paced very well, and then you have to play this story and then you get stuck on it. Now, for the most part, I will argue that the SA1 version of the treasure hunting stages are not really that bad, I would say. I mean, they're not my favorites, but they're a lot more easier than the Sonic Adventure 2 stages, which, for most people, is where the whole aggression and hatred for these types of levels kind of come from. But to each their own, I guess. I know the popular opinion is that this game's version of the treasure hunter stages are better. I kind of, for the most part, prefer Sonic Adventure 2's. I might be in the minority here since a lot of people hate Sonic Adventure 2's treasure stages, but I kind of prefer them a bit more because the levels are a lot more intricate in a way. Like, that's one thing that's kind of a little bit disappointing about this game in particular, is that most of the levels are not too unique, I would say. We're just going through basically everyone else's levels, just a little bit remodeled. And I am not, to each the least, I'm not getting an emerald here. Usually it doesn't take me this long to find an emerald in this level. Oh, here we go. Here we go, now we're getting close to the emeralds. I was about to start tweaking there for a bit. I thought I was gonna have to freaking probably restart the stage and try again, because I really don't want to spend too long just searching for these emeralds. That would be a nightmare. Anyway, it should be nearby. Oh yeah, and I do believe that, you know, these emerald locations, they do reset, like, they change every single time you play the level, so it's not like I can just memorize them and get them. Like, they're in random locations. So that's a plus. Oh! It's inside that enemy up there. Here we go. Now where's the last emerald? But yeah, that's just my thoughts on the treasure hunting stages anyway. Like, I know it's not really everyone's cup of tea. Most people prefer Sonic to... Most people would probably prefer this type of gameplay style would not return aside future Sonic games, because, you know, it kind of does halt you a bit if you're not really spectacular at them, but I don't really mind them.
Good enough.
I personally prefer the second game's versions of it, but this game's version isn't that bad. Just a little bit underbaked in my opinion. But the radar system's cool. Having all three of them activated, that's very fun. But anyway, where we're supposed to go now after we freaking beat Speed Highway is, guess what? Everyone's favorite level. We gotta go all the way back over here to Casinopolis. Now I know what you're thinking, right? I know what you're thinking. Oh my goodness, are you gonna have to gamble, Mr. Boomer? Like, are you gonna have to start gambling again? Guess what? We don't gotta gamble. Watch. We just gotta find those goddamn emeralds. Now, as I mentioned inside of my first part of Sonic's playthrough, like Sonic's story playthrough, I am not a huge fan of Casinopolis. Like, I'm not a huge fan of gambling inside of Sonic games, honestly. In my opinion, they kind of get in the way of the fast-paced action that the series is supposed to kind of be known for, and it just feels more like a chore playing it, honestly. Like, I can't remember what level it was inside of freaking Sonic Heroes that had that gambling level, but that gambling level inside that game was very atrocious, man. Like, I swear to you, every single time I ever freaking played that level, I had a hard time pretty much passing it because of that freaking bingo slot machine. Like, my whole team would die, Knuckles would fall off, Tails would fall off, and then I would fall off because I glitched through the freaking platform. But anyway, that's the end of that level. It's pretty easy, honestly. Like, for the most part, the treasure hunting levels in this game, I would say, are a lot more easier than SA2's because, you know, they're not put in too many convoluted spots, and you can find them easily. But anyway, cutscene.
Where in the world am I? I don't remember being here before. but something about it is familiar. This is very strange.
Very strange indeed, Knuckle. Very strange indeed. Because it seems that this might be your tribe, you know? This might have relations towards you, buddy. I don't know, though. I mean, look down there. Does this bring back any memories, man? Huh? Just seeing that person? That person, just pink Knuckles here? Alright, you guys get the point. But anyway, to kind of finish up my thoughts here, yeah, I'm not really a big fan of freaking gambling stages aside of Sonic. Like, that's the reason why I try my best if I can to see if there's any ways to, like, avoid the gambling if possible in the stages, because I honestly don't want to get stuck doing that. And what the fuck? I didn't know that Knuckles could freaking climb the stairs there, my guy. Like, practicing your monkey style. Crazy work. But anyway, if you come all the way over to the front entrance of this weird Aztec echidna place, we pretty much see people down there.
Father, please don't!
Knuckle, the 7 emeralds are essential to our survival. It is for the good of all our people.
How can I make you understand? Attacking other countries, stealing and killing can't be the right path to peace. No one has the right to take their holy grounds. I beg you, Father!
Huh? Now where am I? Back in Station Square, I see. What's going on here anyway?
I just gotta love that, man. You see Knuckles just get teleported to that strange place, and then he's just like, what's going on here anyway? Like, I'm back in Station Square, I see. Now, that's just so funny. Anyway, we kind of learned that there's a little bit of a colonization going on there with the Echidna tribe, so that's no good. Wonder why they're doing that. But that's gonna be the end of this part of Knuckles' story, guys. I know it's a little bit shorter than the other videos that I did, but I want to make sure that it's at least at a reasonable length, so it's not too long. So we'll pick this up in the next part. Until then, see you guys later. Bye.